What's up, guys? So this is a video on Tobot Y, and so for this guy, if you haven't watched X's video, go watch it. He does a great job introducing both of these, and yeah, he does a great job introducing both of these. Just watch the first minute and a half. So for this guy, he rolls really well, and he rolls pretty fast too. You can do this, which is nice. And that's about it for his card form, except for the fact that it looks cool. So to transform him, you put the token. It doesn't do much. So after you do that, put it to the side. It won't do much unless you have nothing here. And you guys might be wondering, isn't there something that connects his legs? There is. And it's right here. This gun is not canon. I've watched all Tobots and I've seen no part of a gun that Y has. The only guy that has a blaster of some sort is X in a mode that I don't have, but it's red. It's a red version of X. So this is not canon, but the only reason I think it comes with this is to put it between his thighs. Well, yeah, between his legs. So, yeah, the Toki won't do much unless that the gun's there. Because when the gun's in here, yeah, you gotta press in for this to be undone. Whoops. So, yeah, that's for the Toki and gun. And now to the transformation. Once you do that, you do this, and after this you do this. Like you bring the backlight thing and the back door here, and then you rotate this, and this has two joints, one here and one here. Alright, so just keep that in mind. Two joints here. And then that's that. Then you're gonna move on to the top. You're gonna move this down. Well, you keep these up for now. You bring this up. Like that. So that's how you deal with the arms. And sorry if it's off camera. I'm having the camera a little facing down. So after you do that, all you're gonna do is grab the head. Here's a back view. You grab the head and pull it up. So if you guys do hear squealing, it's just because he's old, and so is he, about 5 years. So here's why. He stands straight. He stands well. If you pose him in any other pose than just standing, he might be a little, bit, hard to keep in a stance, because if you get the smaller ones, they're not in condition to be posed. Like, only the bigger ones are conditioned to be posed. Like, this pose is one of the only things you'll get from this guy. Like, just this, holding his gun. So, yeah, that's just it for Y's posing. That is one of the only poses you can get for this guy. So, that's one thing. And then, so, to go on to the bad things, like, this guy, he has no ratchets whatsoever. Like, the only ratchets he has is one here, which bend up to, a good 60 or 70 degrees. But that's about it. And this is not a ratchet here, this is just a click. And then, there's another ratchet here that goes a bit over 180 degrees, and that's it. That's the only ratchet this guy has. And For ratchets, I'll give this guy like a 5 out of 10 for the ratchets. Because, like X, he doesn't have ratchets. You can't really get him to do a punch pose either, which that sucks. So, if you want to play with Y, or at least this version, just make sure that you just like that. Alright, don't keep him standing on the ground. So, yeah, there's not much good I can say about this guy, because you can't, like, move the arm up, because, yeah, you can see here, it's not in, okay, I'm dealing with right here, this joint, right here I have my finger on, it has no, movement, just, up and down, so you can't really get, like, a arm pose with this guy. You can do this, that's one of the only things that works, except it'll fall down, which I'm gonna say now, ratchets are very important when it comes to manufacturing any toy, really, like anything that can transform, anything that has a robot form. Ratchets are super important. Like, this is one part, like, that's one part, because you don't want this to flop around. And this is kind of ish a ratchet here, kind of ish, because it feels like it's on this tightened joint, but there is like a super soft ratchet, but at least it'll keep it there. So this guy is more wobbles than ratchets. The arms are not the best. The legs are better than the arms. And that's all I can say for this guy, really. So that's it for Tobot Y. And I'll give this guy like a 7 or 6.5. Hope this helps.